Oh, what? Why is that sticky? What did I get on that sticky? Hey, Nancy, how are you? Hey, Samantha, how are you? Hi, everybody. This is how I know at least some notifications went out, or it's all the people that I told I was going live. But regardless, at least I didn't sit here for 500 years, which is nice. I'm good. I'm good. Hey, Audra. I I've had some development. I've had some developments in the past day. If you guys have been following my any of my social media, essentially my YouTube or my Instagram or my TikTok, haven't been putting them all up, but I've been putting up a good portion of them, anyways. Um, Essentially, Egg Gate 2025 has come to a close on schedule. The day that I had written down for the first egg, it hatched. We didn't know if they had smashed the first egg or the second egg, so we knew that it was either going to, if it was going to hatch, it was going to hatch on either the 5th or the 8th, probably. So the first egg would have went from the from the 5th to the 8th, and the second one would have been from the 8th to the 11th. And it hatched yesterday. So I have a baby bird, and he's already this big. He's already this big. I'm not actually hello. I want to know who's behind that account. But I won't be able to know if it's a boy or a girl until I can touch it. And there is a way to apparently, because I know nothing about bird genitalia, if you push down on their pelvic area, if it's really tight, it's a boy, and if it's squishy, yeah, I'm sure it is. And if it's really squishy, then it's a girl. So I don't actually know the sex of it yet, but regardless, it's here, and I've only got to see its full body probably 2 or 3 times, because usually what happens is when I go to feed them, uh, they'll both run over to eat and leave the baby, and then I grab a video of the baby while, and then they realize I'm videoing the baby and they run over there. Somehow I highly doubt that. Somehow I highly doubt that. Um, but um, I can't fault you per se. But well, like I said, for pigeons, apparently, if you flip them over and you push in between their legs, if it's really like hard, it's a boy, and it's if it's like softer and there's like a divot, it's a female, because that's where the eggs are going to pass through. So I don't know if I'm going to sex it correctly, but I'm going to try when I can touch it. Um, but I don't want to touch it for at least the next 2 weeks, because I'm letting it do its thing, and which means now that there is a baby, they are still stuck in this cage for another 2 to 4 weeks. Um, I have somebody over on TikTok being facetious, but so I'm gonna, hopefully I'll know, but I still can't move them out of their cage for another 2 to 4 weeks now. I have had this big cage up, ready, sitting here for weeks, and I can't do anything. I can't move them. It says it. I mean, I'm moving them all together as a family, which is why I'm pushing probably more towards the 2 weeks than the 4 weeks. Because 2 weeks they start getting their feathers and start wandering around, and 4 weeks they can actually fly away. So I'm probably going to aim around the 2 to 3 week and move them finally. I did look into an Amazon. They have fake eggs for when she lays eggs. I can switch them with a fake egg so that she still has her nesting tendency, but without popping out eggs every X amount of times in a year. I'm also going to talk to my pet store and see if they want to have baby pigeons, I guess. Didn't expect when I bought pigeons that 2 weeks into it, they were going to lay an egg, and 4 weeks into it, I was going to be a bird grandma. Did not expect that at all. Didn't really think that the egg was going to hatch, to be honest. I figured, they'd have an egg and eventually it would go bad, because I had birds when I was a kid growing up, and they'd have eggs, but I never had a boy. And getting I'm gonna get fake eggs to switch with the real eggs so that they don't give me baby birds every X amount of time. So, well, they couldn't tell me, Audra. It's just something that happens. It just happens a couple times a year, and somehow I just happened to get the birds who were going to have a bird. So that was awesome. Whoever you are, I'm on Ryan Lee T. I'm on YouTube. If you guys want to head over to YouTube, I'm not going to be on TikTok that long because number one, my battery is not doing great. Number two, I can't smoke. And number three, there's not a lot of people on TikTok anyway. So, but yeah. So I'm going to talk to them and see about if they would be interested in getting, pigeons on occasion. Otherwise, I'm going to switch them out with fake birds, fake eggs. I already looked them up, and so I would probably do that. I would feel kind of bad, but like I also cannot have 17,000 pigeons. So I did not know this was going to be a thing. I figured they were a boy and a girl when I got them, and then coming to find out pigeons basically stay, and they're kind of like swans. They are, thank you. They are, they kind of mate for life type deal. Stop. But I didn't know that it was a boy and a girl, and now I do. So yeah, where I make my money on YouTube. Exactly. So there is an account on my TikTok right now. It's called Revoked Rebecca. They are taking shots at Rebecca and saying that it's them, yada, yada, yada. And they're being facetious, albeit funny. So yeah. Yeah. Anybody who normally watches me on YouTube, please go over there. That's where I make my money. Look, I am not okay. I am not okay. You love the word facetious? Well, I use it a lot. So I got a hold of the IRS today. It can be done. It's taken me a week, but it can be done. If you want to call the IRS, call them about 7:30 in the morning and just be really smart with your button choices. It took me 3 tries today because what it does is it gives you a robo person. And they're like, please explain. So we can send you to the please explain. So the first 2 times I did it didn't work. And then, remind me about that in just a second. But I got to a person. I actually got to a person so I could find out what was wrong and why I haven't gotten back my refund. And I found out that because of the name change and everything, they basically had to make sure that my name was changed and my husband's name was changed. And they fixed it all on their own. Didn't need a verification letter. Didn't need to change anything. They fixed it about the 28th. But here's the kicker. If they have to fix something of yours, you're looking at another up to 9 weeks. So I may not see my money until like April sometime or May even. God, I hope not. God, I hope not. I'm kind of running low on funds and that would suck. I'm going to need some vape juice soon. So, hopefully they get their act together and get it here before 9 weeks. It's already been a week. Thank you. It's already been a week, so I got another up to 8 weeks to wait, which freaking sucks. You know, the whole point is you file early so you can get your shit early, and here I am gonna get it back when but the good thing is I'm getting it. Good thing is I'm getting it. So somebody just asked if I watched Yellow Jackets. What made you say that? Did I bring that up? That is so weird. I've been wanting to watch Yellow Jackets for 3 years, and I have Hulu, and I have Paramount, and I have all of those, but I don't have Showtime, so I could never watch Yellow Jackets. Well, turns out when you read everything, we've had Showtime this entire time. Did not know that. Whoops. So, no, I've legally changed my name twice. When I first got on TikTok, actually, when I first got on TikTok, I had just changed my name to Ryan Lee. And earlier this year, with everything that was going on between my kid and a bunch of online crap, my husband's family, my husband decided to change his name. And when he did, he decided the biggest point was he wanted to change his last name. And in order for me to stay with having the same name as my husband, I had to make a second name change. It was frustrating, but yeah. So I found out that I do have Showtime, and I am actually going to be starting Yellow Jackets here very shortly. Last night or this morning, last night. I ended up watching The Duff. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that. It's a cute movie. I haven't seen it in a while, so I decided to watch it last night. But I do plan on actually starting Yellow Jackets really soon because that sounds like something I would like. And I was showing my husband a clip of it, and the promo for it was to Bodies by Drowning Pool. And I was like, oh, this makes it look so much better. So I'm definitely going to try it. You know, me and my plane crash shows. My plane crash shows. I already know I'm gonna like it. It's very there was another one. I don't know if anybody can remember the name of it. It was on, I want to say it was on Prime, and it was oh man, it was like The Wilds. Is it The Wilds? I don't think that's what it was. But they were like on an island by themselves. It was a bunch of girls. It was kind of like Yellow Jackets, but it was completely different. And I can't remember. There was 2 seasons of it, or there was getting ready to be a second season, and I forgot what the name of it was. I was watching that, and I cannot remember for the life of me what it was. But they were out on like an island in the woods, and it was a bunch of girls, and I think there was a plane crash, and but it wasn't Yellow Jackets. So your TikTok account got banned. I don't know if it was The Wilds or not, but maybe I need to look now. But so I don't like chocolate milk, and the other day when I ordered my groceries, apparently they decided to slip a chocolate milk in there, so I drank it. Right, it wasn't bad. So today I'm like, you know what? I have no chocolate. I don't want to leave the house. I'll make chocolate milk. I get up my brand new milk and whatever, and I drank about half of it, and then I looked down and it looked weird, so I ended up dumping the rest of it out. I don't know if there was people in the building. No, I don't think that's what it was. I don't know. Yeah, I like weird shows though. I think I'll like it. So I'm gonna be starting that soon. I finally finished the challenge, and I finished the season of Hell's Kitchen I was watching. I still need like 1 or 2 more seasons of Hell's Kitchen. I am catching up on SVU. I'm on episode 5 or 6 right now of the new season. So this will be a good time. So I have a little bit of a variety over what I'm watching. And then on Pluto, I've been going between Hell's Kitchen and the Teen Mom channel. I want to watch the new Teen Mom with the 16-year-olds. I think that'd be interesting. I have seen From. I watched the first season, and then I didn't get to watch the second season, but I did watch the first season of From. Yep. Yeah, I don't know if the one I'm talking about is The Wilds, though. I know there's one called The Wilds, but I cannot remember for the life of me what the one was that I watched, but I liked it, and I cannot remember what it was. But I swear it was like a bunch of girls, and I thought there was a plane crash or something. They were in woods. Maybe on an island, I'm not sure. But there was 2 seasons of it, and it was out probably 21 or probably 20, 21, 22. Um, yeah, I want to see the new 16-year-old one. But I don't have MTV or anything, so I can only really. Thank you, Nancy. I appreciate you. That was so nice. You didn't have to do that. Thank you. I'm shocked somebody did. I put it up there to be whatever. I'm trying to get my bag. I don't know what to tell you. They're in woods, not an island. Okay, I'll look though. I'll look and see. Oh, somebody just sent me the wild. See, I don't think that's it. I don't. I don't. I'm gonna have to figure it out. I don't even know what I'm supposed to go off of because I can't remember exactly what it is. I can't remember exactly what it is I was watching, but I remember I really liked it. And I remember I was waiting for another season of it. There was another one that I was watching. Um, I'll never remember the name of it. I will never remember the name of it. But it was there was a girl and it went through 3 years of her life. And it went back and forth and she had committed a crime. There was 2 seasons. If anybody can remember the name of this, kudos to you because I don't. There was 2 seasons that I'm aware of. And the girl had committed a crime. And it went through the last 3 years of her life and it would go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And they were actually shot in different colors almost. Like the one in the past one was like in a bluish hue, and then the middle one was a very bright hue, and then the present one was more in a present hue. If that makes any sense, probably not. But that was really good. And then okay, like the premise of one of them was a girl went missing and she ended up being in a basement the entire time. And they tried to say that this girl got rid of her. And at the end of the show, you see that the girl didn't know anything about it. But then in the last frame, you see that she knew the entire time. Does anybody have any idea what that show is? Because I don't. But it was really good, and there was 2 seasons. I don't expect anybody to know what the hell I'm talking about. It's all right. It's teenagers. It was like done in they took it back and it was like accurate 1990s. Like accurate 1990s. They had the dress. I think it's done by Kevin Williamson, maybe. Maybe I could find it that way. I think it was. I don't know why, but I think I was. But I mean, the music was spot on, the clothes were spot on. Like whoever made this was in the 90s. Like it was the most accurate 90s now show I've ever seen. I was like, damn, I was like stepping back in time. I don't know if it's good. Somebody over here just said it was good, but I don't know if it's good or not. I don't know. I've been wanting to watch it for a while. Um, we'll set another goal and pray. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you so much. I appreciate you though. For real, you didn't have to do that. Yeah, the cast of Yellow Jackets is wild. It's got Hilary Swank, Christina Ricci, Elijah Wood. There's some names in there, and I was like, what? Was it on Hulu? Yes. The show that I'm talking about, I think it was on Hulu. Yes. Teacup? I have no idea what that is. But yeah, no, that one, the one where it went over 3 years time, that one was on Hulu, I believe. The other one, I want to say it was on Prime, but that wouldn't make a lot of sense because I didn't utilize a lot of Prime at the time. But I think it was on Prime. Having memory issues sucks. Sissy, she's good. Me and her have been fighting today because literally cannot leave her eyesight or she loses her mind. Like the minute I walk out the door, but she don't want to get up and follow me. If it's what you think it is, the first season is good. The second season is the second season. God, what was the second season about? God, I wish I could. What is the name of it? Do you know what the name of it is? Oh, this is so frustrating. So frustrating. This is like the time I got stuck on Hemlock Grove and couldn't remember what the name of it was, and I tried to explain it to people, and everybody thought I was crazy. But yeah, now I'm just trying to remember the names of some moments you're just in shock. Nothing shocks me. Nothing evers me. So I'll be okay. Hey Diana, how are you? I saw congratulations. I saw your thing. Congratulations. I hope I don't die from this chocolate milk that I never drink. My stomach just cramped up strange. Um, it had to do with hacking. The second season, I think, had to do with hacking. She was a hacker of some kind, and they, I don't know what it had to do with hacking. That's all I remember. I can see her sitting at a desk. Yeah, she's been up my butt. She's laying right. She's right here right now. She's Sister Nudes. Sister, what is that? Is that a butter? Is that a butter biscuit down there? Come here. You've been requested. Come here. Come here. You've been requested. Give me your legs. Help me help you. It's the noodle. The noodle has been requested. Okay. Look at these rolls. Rolls for days. Ay, yo. But yeah, so I haven't had a whole lot going on. Like I said, I got a hold of the IRS, found out that I should have my refund sometime in the next 8 weeks, and which is great because they're going to take my state taxes out March 30th, which are supposed to come out of my federal. So I have to come up with the state tax money now, which isn't a whole lot, luckily, but still frustrating. So I don't know if it's going to get here in time, so I may have to somehow pony up that. He's supposed to have a bonus check this week. Don't know if that's going to happen. He's supposed to get it, but I don't know if it's coming this week or not. Have a baby bird. I have a sister noodle. Nothing's different, but there's a nice ring on my finger. I mean, yeah, that's basically it. The real big thing happens when you actually get married. So that's when reality hits. Yep, here's the queen, Sissa Nudes. Her rolls for days. Rolls and rolls. So many rolls. She's like, can you stop fat shaming me, please? Please. She's the noodle right here. Pepper's down there licking her butt. Hey, stop licking your butt. Hey, stop licking your butt. Butter's down here. I think, oh, there's Bronxy. They're all in here with me, apparently. He's going to bed for like 11, so I got to check on him. This one, she's 13. She's 13. She my old lady. Oldest dog I have. She my old lady. I know my Pepperoon. Pepper's getting so sweet. This is my main bedroom. This is my master bedroom. We made it into like a game room. So she is a chug. She's a Chihuahua pug. We had our pug. She got put to sleep New Year's Eve day. Do I still discuss true crime? Yes, I do. Actually, if you go to my YouTube, Ryan Lee TM YouTube, Secret Circle. No, that wasn't it. If you go to my YouTube, I've been putting up new true crime. I have one I'm getting ready to do, but it is going to take me some time and some editing because it's going to be at least 20 minutes long. Because by the time I wrote everything down and really remembered, and I really want to put important stuff into it, it's going to take me like 20 minutes to get it done. So I'm not going to be able to record it on TikTok and then upload it. And I'm scared of doing a 20-minute straight clip just on video of if I screw up 17 minutes in, it's 17 minutes wasted. So I'm going to try to do it in a couple clips and then edit it together because it's a really big case. What do you mean you keep getting blocked? I'm not blocking you. If you were blocked, you wouldn't be in here. I've been over here this entire time. I don't even have any mods over there, I don't think. But I have a really good case that people need to know about, but it's going to take me a longer time to record it. I have everything and I know the case. I just got to sit down and actually record it. Oh, not me. I was going to say, I've not done nothing. But yeah, I just put up Bonnie and Clyde. And I put up Kanika Jenkins. I'm going to actually do the Sylvia Likens case. And if you guys don't know Sylvia Likens, that is a absolutely horrific case. Very, very horrific. I'm actually going to start the video with the autopsy findings to show you guys how bad it is, because the autopsy was unreal. Oh yeah, she's fine. She's not a puppy. She's an old lady. She just likes to be with her mama constantly. And she was requested, so I brought her up. Even though me and her have been arguing all day because she won't leave me alone. She smells like incense, and I don't know why. But my fish is going wild. Yeah. But and then so I think tonight also I'm also going to put up. I thought about it and then I went live, that because unfortunately I'm all over the place. But I think I'm actually going to do a couple of tarot readings. And those will be up on YouTube. They'll also be up on Ryan, what is it? Ryan Lee Readings? Ryan Lee Readings? Right. Yep. I think it's Ryan Lee Readings on TikTok. I think I'm going to put up a couple tarot spreads today or tomorrow. I'm going to put up a new true crime case. Probably maybe tomorrow. I'm going live today, so I don't know if I have any plans of any content I'm doing today. We'll see. And then I'm going to get the Likens case up pretty soon. Thank you. And yeah, come over to Ryan Lee TM on YouTube. Come over there. But yeah, for newcomers that came in, the egg has hatched. I have a baby bird. His beak is like half the size of his head. It's pretty funny. Like he's a day old and he's already this big by this big. Like he's not small. And his beak is huge. Got a big beak. I was very shocked at how big the beak was. I'm actually shocked how big the bird is. I don't know what I was thinking, but I wasn't thinking he was going to be that big, I guess. But I mean, it's a pigeon, so I mean, they're not exactly small birds. Cruel Summer, thank you. That's it. That is the one show, Cruel Summer. You're right. Oh my, how did you figure that out? That is it. How did you do that? Now find the other one I'm talking about. They're on like an island. Maybe it's the Wilds. I don't know. I have to look. But please don't do that. Your breath is right. But you're right. It's Cruel Summer. Yeah, that's the one I was trying to think of. And somebody was like, the one you were thinking of is Cruel Summer. And I'm like, how did you know that? It was. It wasn't Gilligan's Island. No, I can't. Oh, God, I wish you guys. I want to say it was on Prime because it's something I don't normally watch. Back then, I was not watching Prime. And I want to say it was on Prime. And there was a second season coming out. And I don't know if I ever saw the second season. But I want to say it was on Prime. So I guess can you let go? I guess what I have to look up is Girls on an Island Prime, maybe? I don't know. Ryan Lee Tam on YouTube. Hold on. So yeah, at least we figured out the one. Is there any more episodes of Cruel Summer? Because that was really good. Yeah. So yeah, Cruel Summer only had like the 2 seasons. I wish they had more. I thought that was a damn good show. But yeah, I need to figure out what that. Hold on. Is this? I don't know. Is this got any battery to it? I don't think so. I think it's like dead. Yeah, it's dead. I was gonna try to look it up on my. Oh wait, no. Hold on. It's turning on. I don't know if that means anything. I think it's dead though. It hasn't been charged in like a million years. Where's the charge port? It's on 2%. Hold on. You have it saved on who? Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, you had it saved on Hulu? Okay. All right. Let's see something real quick. No, but I want to see Blink twice. He's getting into the fridge. Is it the Wilds? Let me. I'll know when I see the thing. Hold on. It's got 2% battery, so it's being a jerk. Okay. Okay, hold on. The Wilds. I'll know as soon as I see it. Hold on. It does not want. Yes. That's it. It was the Wilds. 2020. It's got 2 seasons. Yes. Yes, that's it. Yep. I don't know if I ever saw the second season. I think I was getting ready to watch the second season. All right, so what is it on? It's on Prime. Okay, cool. I'll go back and see if I watched the second season. Okay, so hey Alicia. So I have now to see if the Wilds, the second season, if I watched it or not. And I need to start Yellow Jackets. Oh, nothing. Me just babbling on about stuff. My bird hatched. I have a little baby bird now. That's like the most relevant thing I have currently. My husband is digging through the refrigerator. We just had dinner, mind you. We just had dinner. I can't say nothing because when I get off here, I'm eating. I don't know if you guys have been on my TikTok to see the weird little concoction that I eat, but it's called Alouette cheese. I don't know how to pronounce it. And it's garlic and herb cheese. And then it's like a almost whipped. It's almost like a whipped cheese. And you put it on Ritz crackers and then you put chopped walnuts on top of it. So it's kind of like a deconstructed cheese ball. Yeah, I happened to stop in there for a hot second. It was too chaotic for me. So, but it's kind of like a deconstructed cheese ball. I love cheese balls, and they used to have like the garlic and herb cheese balls, but they don't anymore. They're all like sharp cheddar, and I don't like any of that. So basically, I put the nuts on the cheese and make the cheese ball that way. So I'll be doing that. I went through like a whole container of that cheese last week. So I bought me another one. I'm getting ready to buy me another one on Friday because this one ain't going to last very long. It lasts probably maybe 5 servings by the time you do it. But I'll be ordering groceries here shortly. Yeah, I saw when they threw Dreamer out, actually. I was there when they threw Dreamer out. But as soon as we get paid whenever we get paid, I'm going to order the groceries. I need to take something back to Amazon, and I have like 2 more days to get it back because I just remembered to take it back. So like I have to go take it back probably tomorrow, or I'm not going to get my money back. I had bought a light for on top of the bird cage, and then I decided to get a bigger bird cage, so I don't need the light anymore, and I need to take the light back. So I have my neck is kind of so I wanted to come on here, have a short live, tell you guys about the bird, tell you that I got somehow managed to talk to somebody at the IRS, which I've been trying to do for a week. The first time I called, I got through immediately. And she was trying to figure out, she was doing the whole, give me your name, address thing. And she put me on hold and it disconnected the phone call. So when I called today and I actually got somebody, it sounded like the same girl. She was like, "Can I put you on hold?" I'm like, "Actually, no." Like the last time you guys put me on hold, I lost the call and it is awful trying to get a hold of you people. So she put me on mute. She was like, "Okay, I'll just put you on mute then." And I was like, "Okay." She's like, "If you need me, I'm here." And I'm like, "Okay." She kept checking in with me. And then at the end of the phone call, I was like, "I'm glad you still have a job." She's like, "Me too." But she helped me out immensely. So that's something else I don't really have to worry about right now, which is nice. I'm good. How are you? Um, I just gotta. They said that literally the refund could come as early as like tomorrow, but they have up to 9 weeks from when they fix the issue, and they fixed the issue a week ago. So I have any time between now and the next 8 weeks to actually get my refund. And if I don't get it in time, I'm gonna have to pay my state taxes, which aren't like extremely high or anything, but it's still frustrating. Um, yeah, so my stomach's starting to feel weird. I think that it was a brand new milk. It said it didn't go bad until the 11th. It was a brand new milk. I had not even opened it yet. I am lactose intolerant though, so that didn't help. I almost never. I drink chocolate milk like twice a year. And I was like, oh, I don't have any chocolate. I'll do chocolate milk. Yeah, I don't know what happened to that milk, but I don't. It tasted fine. It just looked weird. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna throw it out. So, but I'm glad we figured out that one show, and I'm glad I figured out the other show. So yeah, I don't know. I have a thing with watching like dystopian shows. Um, I don't know why. They kind of scare me, but I watch them anyway because why not? I guess. So yeah, I know that I was waiting for the second season, so I'll have to if it's still on there, I'm gonna have to probably go back and watch the first season to watch the second season if the second season don't make no sense because it's been 3 years since I saw it. So I didn't need to shake it. I stirred it. I put it in a cup and I stirred it, and I don't know, it just looked weird. And I'm like, yeah. After I drank like half of it, I'm like, I'm gonna throw this out just in case. I'm like, so if I die, he's like, you're not gonna die. I'm like, if I get sick, he's like, you're not gonna get sick. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you, but I'm gonna feel weird. I know it. The other night when I was live, I kept telling you guys that my throat was feeling weird, my ear was feeling weird. It actually felt weird the whole next day. My ear was hurting the whole next day. My left side of my throat was kind of swollen. Didn't matter. I had stuff to do. Had to get up and do some big cleaning things that I do on Wednesday, regardless of the fact I didn't exactly feel super great, but I did get it all done. And by the time I got done, I actually felt better. So that was okay. Um, so what are you doing? But anyway, if you are on TikTok right now, come follow me at Ryan Lee TM on YouTube because I'm going to be shutting down TikTok here in about 2 minutes. So come follow me over on Ryan Lee TM because I'm going to continue the live over there for a little bit. I can't stand being on TikTok too long because I have to keep leaning off screen to smoke, which is super frustrating and I don't like it. Plus, TikTok's not talking very much. If TikTok was talking more, I probably would, but they're not talking a whole lot. So there's really not a point in keeping it up and going if they're not going to talk. So Ryan Lee TM on YouTube, and I will see you guys when I see you. So anyway, hi, buddy. Come here. Butter biscuit. Butter biscuit. Butter biscuit. Hi, buddy. How you doing? What are you doing? How you doing, babe? Don't lick me. Don't. No. Ew. Stop. I don't need to have your tongue down my throat. You're a dog. That's weird. Butter biscuit. Butter biscuit. I wonder what he ended up getting into in the fridge because I heard him digging around in there. All right, get down. I want to get off here. I'm probably going to eat something, go in and watch some TV. I got to get him up for like 5:30. He's going to bed at 11, so he's been taking a new run this week. The guy he took a vacation. So my husband's been doing the same load the entire week, which is weird. Like that doesn't ever happen. But he's like, I really like this run. I wonder if the guy wants to give it up. And I'm like, well, if he ever wants to give it up, just let him know that you'd be willing to take it. It's he gets home late though, really. I mean, he gets home later than normal, which is frustrating because then I feel like we don't get anything done or accomplished. Like basically he came home today and I made him dinner. She's old and she can't breathe. Can you not do that? Yeah, my throat's not feeling good now. Not a huge proponent of drinking milk or whatever, but am I going to take a nap before I get him up? Sometimes I do. It just depends. Last night I went to bed about 2:30 and got up at 5:30. And then I stayed in bed today a ridiculous amount of time. I did not want to get out of bed. I laid in bed for like 11, 12 hours. Not even kidding. And that was on top of having the 3 hours that he whatever. So I literally I slept from 2:30 to 5:30, and then I laid down at 7. I got up every now and then, but I got up at 7 or laid down at 7, and I started functioning. Well, I got up around 4, and I was kind of like hazy from 4 to like 6. I was just cold. I was cold. And I'm not going to take a nap right now. No. I mean, essentially, I just got up like 4 hours ago. That's the Cheese Squad. Bronx, Buddy, and Sissy are all playing together right now. Sissy's in the middle of it. The gagging you hear is her, though. She keeps getting out of breath. You good? You all right? I've been trying to keep my room warm enough because with having that baby bird in there, I know it's being laid on. Like they lay on him constantly. But I like to keep it, pretty warm in there. So it does sound like they're dancing. You don't think your surgery worked? Well, I would definitely go talk to the doctor then, because that's some BS if it didn't. That's some BS if it didn't. You're too old to be doing that. You're going to fall down. You ain't going to be able to breathe. Knock it off. Don't wag your tail. I want to play. Her version of playing is a little weird, though. I'm sorry, Sam. That sucks. I was hoping everything would fix for you. You're going to have to get a hold of them, though. Maybe it's like after surgery pain, maybe. I hope they fix it, whatever it is, because I hate that you're sitting here in pain. I mean, you were in pain for so long to have a surgery to still be in pain. That's not good. I am stressed constantly. I'm just stressed. And like some of it's like warranted and some of it's just like worry, and I just hate it. I hate when I'm just all over the place. Yeah, she's still spunky. Hello. She's trying to get Buddy to play. Buddy's now laying in the bed. Bronx is trying to get Buddy to play. Sissy's trying to get Buddy to play. And Buddy's in the bed. Sissy's trying. She keeps trying to chew on his head. Buddy's just over here like, I'm not doing it. I'm not. Mm-mm. Why are you in such a playful mood, Miss Ma'am? Bronx is over here stepping on him. Come on, man. We want to play. So. Barking at him ain't going to work. Hey, get out of here and start playing. Come here. You're little. Get over here. Get out of here and start playing. He's little. He don't need to be laying down. No, Bronx, don't take the bed. I did that so he'd play with you guys. And Bronx is like, I'm just going to take the bed. Buddy. She had like a blood clot issue in her leg. And they finally got around to doing something about it. And apparently that whatever they did didn't work. Butter. Biscuit. Peppy. Pepperoni! Pepperonis! Oh, it's the pepperooner time. World's biggest chihuahua. I swear to God. Look how big she is. World's biggest chihuahua. Yeah, I don't look like no stinking chihuahua. You don't. I know. Why you've been licking because your fur is just not okay. Yeah, she was on I think she was on you were on Blood Thunders, weren't you? Yeah. I mean, I put that I sent you the video and like I've only seen the whole body like twice because every time I get over there to start taking a video, which I don't get the reason it's so up close is I zoom in. That's why it's not super great. I zoom in. I don't stand right on top of it, so I zoom in with this and get it as close as I can. But as soon as they realize that I'm taking a picture of their baby, they're like right over there. They're like, no pictures. I woke up this afternoon and I had this just cramp in my left leg. Just cramp. And I'm like, oh my God. Like it wasn't like a Charlie horse. I don't know what it was. But like my whole left calf was just not feeling it. So I kind of want to drink I mean, I've been drinking water. I've lost more weight, y'all. Don't look like it, I know. But I've lost like a total of like 17 pounds. Don't look like it. I was actually shocked, to be honest. They do. They come over and side eye me. I take magnesium every day. I took my ADHD meds once this month. I've taken them once in a month. Like 2 weeks ago. But I take magnesium every day regardless because it helps with joints and pains and stuff. So I have a whole myriad of little gummy vitamins in my thing that I'm slowly working through. I have turmeric and I have magnesium, D3s, sea moss, the din something. I had labs done, and they're going to be doing labs when I go in next. But I have my labs done every time that I go in. You'd think. I don't know what it was. I mean, I've even eaten 2 bananas recently. I don't know. It was weird. I think it was just because I was in bed so long. Honestly, I don't know. It went away. But it was just weirdly cramped. Last time it was cramped like this, I was just dehydrated. Which I've drank a bunch of water recently. I've been doing really good with water. I've not had nearly as much pop, and I think I haven't had any pop in like 2 days. And I drank a bunch of water yesterday, and I drank a cup and a half with dinner tonight, and I drank some before that. I'm gonna drink some after this because, like I said, I'm probably gonna go eat my deconstructed cheese ball after I get off of here. I kind of wanted to take a bath, and I may take a bath. I don't know, but if I get my tablet charged up, I can watch TV while I'm in the bathtub. Because I can put on one of my shows, which I don't think I have Disney on my tablet. That's how I get to my Hulu. Let's see. Yeah, my vitamin D for the longest time was bad. My vitamin D was 10 to 15 for like ever. And for the longest time, any supplement wouldn't work. Just going out in the sun worked. Like it didn't matter what supplement I took. Even when you take that big, what was it, 50,000 one, nothing worked. But it's been working. And honestly, the funniest part is I've been taking the dollar store D3 and every now and then eating a D3 gummy. So yeah, absorbing. Yeah. The only way that I was absorbing it was to literally go outside in the sun. It was when I was doing a lot of park lives and my D3 came up. But for the past year, I've been taking literally the dollar store vitamins, the garbage ones. They brought up my D3 and my B12, which B12 was not even working with shots. I was taking shots of B12 and it was barely even on the chart. And I've been taking the B12 and the D3 from the dollar store, and I actually have decent labs, and I'm shocked. because I never had that type of success before. Yeah, iron ends up messing with my stomach, but I do magnesium. I usually do B12. I don't remember if I have B12. I think I do. Right now I'm doing magnesium, B12, and D3. Your muscles trying to spasm in your foot all day. Maybe it just has to do with, I don't know. I would definitely get a hold of somebody and find out if that's normal. I feel like I got like a bruise behind on my left calf at like 8 o'clock. I feel like I have like a bruise or something. I want my leg pretty good, my right leg. I want my right leg pretty good on my bed frame like 2 days ago, which wasn't fun. ADHD and low iron. Here's the thing, they won't test my iron. They won't test my iron because I don't have a history of being low in iron, even though I have a history of being low in iron, even though that they decided they were going to do it last year and I didn't take them on it. When I tried to have my iron levels checked this time, they won't cover it. They said that I'm not high enough of a risk for them to pay for an iron test. So I just started taking iron supplements until they fucked up my stomach so bad I had to stop taking them. Hey, Tara. I used to get shots of B12. They were so bad I was getting them weekly. Because you usually do weekly, bi-weekly, monthly. I was getting them weekly for a while and they weren't doing nothing. My dehydration problems are the fact I don't want to drink anything. Well, I mean, hopefully the baby is good. I mean, at this point, it's in the parents' hands because they got to feed it, they got to water it, they got to keep it warm. Like anything happens to that baby, it's on them. I am not interfering. I'm staying out of the cage. I don't want to touch it. I don't want to bother it. Like they decided to have this baby. I don't want to mess anything up. I don't want to go in there poking it, prodding it, touching it, moving it. So I'm not doing nothing until it's at least 2 weeks old. And then depending on where it's at 2 weeks old, I may move them into the big cage. But they will be moved between 2 and 4 weeks for sure because they need to move. They're not going to have enough room in that cage. I did not plan on there being 3 birds in that cage. So they're going to need to move. But the floor of that cage, I got to make sure that it's big enough, that it's not, little legs aren't falling through the bottom of the cage either. So, yeah, I did that. I started off with the weekly, went to the bi-weekly, went to the monthly. They were kind of working. Went back to get them again because I've had to do them quite a few times. And then this last time that I did them, they weren't even doing nothing. So I just quit doing them because I'm not paying money that I don't have for pills that don't work. That's stupid. Or shots that don't work or whatever. Buddy and Bronx have now decided they're going to share a bed. Pepper's over there and Sissy's over there. So we have 4 dogs in 3 beds currently. It's kind of weird. Like, apparently, I guess if you touch them, it's not like the parents are going to abandon it, but it's not really suggested either. And if I wanted to move them, it says not to move them very far. So I can't really move them into their new cage because, I'd have to move them into their new cage, which right now is 3 rooms away and a bigger area. So right now I'm just letting everything go. What's irritating me is pigeon nests are disgusting. There's no 2 ways about it. Pigeon nests are disgusting. And I just really want the baby to start moving to where I can pull the nest out of there because the nest is gross. And I hate the way it looks. And I hate the way every time I take a video, it looks like I don't clean the bird cage. But it's really just the fact that pigeon nests are nasty. Like, in order to glue them together, they use bodily secretions. And it's gross. And I haven't been able to clean it or move it because they've had the egg in it. On it, whatever. Because, I didn't plan on having the egg. So they've been building a nest around it. And now it's this big congealed mess and I need to get it out of there, but I can't because the baby's still in the middle of all of it. So as soon as that baby starts wandering at all, that is coming out ASAP. and I'll put some more bedding down in there for them. But I don't like this. I don't like it. I like their cage. I go in there and I clean their cage out like every day, every other day. And I hate the fact that I can't clean, a third of the cage because of this nest. So it's very frustrating. But as soon as I get that out of there, it'll be nice. I'm gonna at about 2 weeks old, 3 weeks old, I'm gonna start trying to handle the baby, so that it understands humans and doesn't run around. Because like its parents are very skittish. Whoever had these birds before me just set them in a cage and didn't interact with them. So now every time I go in there to feed them or water them or whatever, they are super skittish, which is okay. I understand that. But I'm going to try to make it where the baby isn't scared of people as much as the mom and dad are. I don't know if I'm going to succeed, but I'm going to try. So that's all I can do. So I'm going to see like the earliest that I can actually, it says between 2 and 4 weeks. So I'm just going to kind of wing it. If they look good at 2 weeks, I'll see what I can do. If not, I'll wait 3 weeks or whatever. My eyes are really, you ever had where it looks like there's a film across your eyes? My eyes are just hazy lately. Like they're hazy. Like I'm looking and through fog. It's frustrating. So I actually have a nest for them. I bought them a nest. So when she goes to do another egg that I will promptly remove and put a fake one in, there's nests. I had bought them a nest. That way, she has a place to go that is not, made up of notebook paper scraps, because that's what's in there is notebook paper scraps. So I also got them this really, those like wild food bells. I got them one of those, but it can't fit in their cage they have currently. It's like all the food they eat. They really like chicken scratch. Right now I'm doing dove and pigeon food mixed with chicken scratch. And then I got them the bell, which they can pick at. We'll see how that goes. If they like those, I'll be getting more of those. But those are like $3. They're not even bad. You know what I mean? They get a lot of food for $3. I'm actually going to change their brand of food the next time I order food, because this one has a lot of these little orange seeds in, like kind of orangish brown seeds that they don't really like. So they're picking through it and they're leaving, and that's a big portion of it. So I looked into another brand that is a little bit more expensive and you don't get quite as much, but it seems to have more of the stuff that they're actually enjoying eating. So it would make more sense to spend more for them to actually eat it than for me to try to save money and they're not eating, a quarter of the food. I have the big cage all set up, got all their stuff in there. And the shitty part is like there's 2 feeding cups, 2 watering cups. But the problem is pigeons kind of can't do that. So I'm going to fill up the food and water cups in case they want to use them. But I'm probably going to have to use the same format that I've been doing, which is using basically like one of those like reptile dishes, those like stone reptile dishes. It's about this big. And I put their food in that, and then they pick it off, then they pick at it. They seem to like that. So I'll, and then I use a water bowl as well. It's going to be hard to get in and out of there. So I don't really know what I'm supposed to do, to be honest, because if I got to go down to the bottom, it's going to be pretty hard. So hopefully they can have food and water out of the cups. I'm hoping that that's a thing that they can do, but I don't know. I got lots of perches in there and whatnot, but it'll be fairly easy to put the food down there, but I don't know how easy it's going to be to get the water in and out. So I guess I'll have to put the water closer to the thing, I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure it out. I'm gonna go look at it when I get off here and see exactly where all I can reach and whatnot. If anything, I can do food on this side and water on this side to make it easier for me to reach in. Yeah, I mean, it's a nice cage. I can easily fit the 3 of them in there. I could probably even fit a 4th one, probably. So, it's a nice size. It's above the size that they suggest for a pair. So they'll be good to have the 3rd one in there for sure. So, oh, thank you. I've gotten 2 in one night. I never get them. I never get them. You had a pigeon when you were young. This is it's like they call it the feet are, it's like an oriental frill, and then like some type of standard pigeon, and then it's got to be mixed with oriental frill because of its feet. Yeah, thanks guys. You guys, Nancy and Bubbles both helped me out with a super chat tonight. I haven't gotten I get a super chat probably once or twice a month. I don't get them very often on YouTube, and you guys each hit me with one tonight, so I super appreciate you. That's really nice. I appreciate that. But hi. I picked you up. You didn't want to be picked up, and now you want to be picked up. I'm not picking you up again. I don't know what to tell you. Pepper. Pepperoon. Pepper. She's right here. She's right here. She's the peppers. She's the peppers. She the peppers. Should we take a bath and watch TV? Do you think we should take a bath and watch TV? Do you think? Watch TV in the bathtub? And then eat cheese? So. Pepperoon. Rooney Pep. Pepperoon. Rooney Pep. Ouch. I don't know if do I have Disney on here? I don't even know I don't even have Disney on here. I need to put it on here because that's how I get to my Hulu, because it goes through my Disney account. App Store. And I don't even know. I don't have anything on this app. I don't have Amazon Prime on here. This is like not even wanting to work. I don't have nothing on here. Hold on. Oh, I have Prime. Update. Apparently I do have Prime. Max. Okay. Let's see. So where's my search button? Disney. I need to put Disney on here. And then I got to remember. Oh, I just got to update it. Okay. Apparently I do have it on here. So maybe I'll be okay. Maybe I do have everything on here. I just didn't see it. Why are you not on here then? How do I find you? Prime. Oh, there they all are. Huh. Hey guys, did you know it's daylight savings time on Sunday? I did not. Yes, Pepper's a puppy. Pepper, come here, Pep. Pep. Pep, 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 pep. Pep, 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 pep. Pep, 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 pep. It sounds like gunfire. The peppers. The pep, 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 pep. The pep, 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 pep. Give me hugs. Oh, hugs. Hugs. The Rooney Pep. The Rooney Pep. The Peppy Room. I know, you want your belly rubbed. You fell asleep? You're not allowed to do that. Nobody's allowed to sleep ever. Right, Pep? She's been having some anxiety at night. We get in the room and she just starts shaking. This has just started like the past week. She gets in and she just shakes until I shove her underneath the covers, and then she's good. So I don't know if she's cold or freaked out or sensing my anxiety. I'm not really sure which. But she'll just sit there. Sometimes she sits by the door and shakes. I'm like, what are you doing? And she jumps up and she gets her pets and she's happy. Jesus. Yes, Sunday morning at 2 in the morning. You'll change the clocks. I don't know. She's not been cold. It's been way colder in my room. Been way colder. So I don't know what her problem is. Dip peppers. I love the peppies. I love the Roonies. What are you doing, babe? I know. What happened to getting rid of the time change? I was literally thinking that when I told you. Okay, hold on. I was literally thinking that when I said that. Like, I thought we were getting rid of the time change. Like, why is there still, why is time change still a thing? Because I thought we were getting used to it. You think you're sick again? That's not good. Yeah, hit like. Nobody ever hits like. You guys don't like me. It's fine. I get it. I keep hearing about how we're not going to have it anymore, and then every year we have it, and I'm like, I thought they got rid of it like 4 years ago. Sissy will be in the bathroom with me. Yes, if I take a bath, she will be. The bathtub will be here, and she will be here. She lays right next to the bathtub if I'm in there. The other dogs will be out here in the game room, but she'll come in and she'll lay next to the tub. If I take a shower and I put a towel on the floor, she'll lay on the towel and I have to like step on her to get out of the shower because she'll lay on the towel so she can be right next to the shower. I've been lucky. All I got was the weird earache thing, so I'm happy with that. That 1 hour messes me up for like 3 days, dude. Like, I am not functioning as a person for 3 days. I will sleep stupid. I will be cranky. Like, there is zero reason for it to affect me the way it does. What's it at? Am I going to have? I'm at 26. I plan on, I don't think we'll ever actually get rid of it, but who knows? No, like 4 years ago, they said they were getting rid of it. They were getting. I remember plain as day that this was going to be the last year they were doing it. Me and Cranky never. I'm worse. I am worse. Daylight savings messes me up. I will sleep for a ridiculous amount of time, and then I am cranky for like 2 days. And one of them messes me up worse than the other one. I think it's the one coming up that messes me up. Because the last time we had one, I wasn't really that bad. So I think it's this one that messes me up. Because we lose an hour. Because we spring forward, so we lose an hour. I think that's the one that messes me up. But give me 1 second. I gotta go make sure that he's actually going to bed because it's 11 and he'll lose track of his game and all of that. Come on, Brock's play. Let's go get Daddy. Come on, let's go get Daddy. Get your bird, Jordan. Go get Dad. Let's go. Come on, Sissy. Come on. Come on, Sissy. Walk it faster. Thank you. All right. Now he's asleep, dude. I went in to check on him and he's asleep. Liquid IV. Woo woo. Let's see. Everybody keeps saying she's off of TikTok, but I doubt it. Right, but everybody has a thing that they champion for. So like a lot of people were pissed about Gypsy. I mean, I understand why. Look, I am not happy with Casey being on here because just like Gypsy, she's capitalizing off of a tragic event and getting paid for it. So like, I get it. I understand why people are upset. So I've never actually, and I always put these in like a tumbler, so I never saw that they were actually kind of opaque. Right. Well, that's why in all my videos, I'm like, you have to block because if she comes up on your FYP, you're helping her. Her Substack fucking kills me. It's $10 a month, which, okay, that's not bad. I'm not going to hit anybody for that. I have a $10 level on my memberships. And if you do annually, it's $8.33. Okay, fine, whatever. It is what it is. But then she has a founding member, which is the exact same stuff you get in your annual or your monthly plan, but she's charging $250. Like, why would you pay $250 when you can get the whole year for $100 and you get the same content? There's no added bonuses. So you get the exact same content. You could buy 2.5 memberships for Casey for the price of the one. Well, because you're always going to have those people that are like, oh, she served her time. Oh, she was found innocent. I mean, the amount on Threads, when you try to tell somebody that Gypsy Rose is not, what you think, people on Threads will lose their noodle on you. They're like, oh no, Gypsy's such a victim. And a lot of these people are like, oh, well, Casey was found innocent. Yeah, I don't understand it. But there's always those people who are like, oh yeah, and they'll stand behind somebody, to stand behind them, and it's weird. I can down one of these pretty quick. I don't want to completely chug it. I do want to enjoy it, but I do down them pretty quick. I can get where some people could think that Gypsy had this or that, that was unfortunate, but victim, that's too strong of a word in my opinion. Liquid IV. I drank chocolate milk that looked weird earlier, and I think I'm going to die, so I'm drinking liquid IV. I just really wanted chocolate, and I do not like chocolate milk, but I drank it 2 weeks ago because somebody gave it to me. And I was like, I don't have any chocolate, so I drank some, and it looked weird, so then I threw the rest out. And I'm like, well, what else can I have? I'm gonna have my cheese ball stuff later too. I get that. What flavor did you have? Mine's strawberry, of course. It's the only flavor I have or own. Somebody randomly, I was joking around one day and I was like, oh, I was like, if somebody wants to send me Liquid IV money, somebody sent me some and they gave me enough that I could buy 2 boxes, a big box and a small box. So I've actually been able to enjoy Liquid IV for a while because I was out for like a month and I was joking and somebody sent me. So I actually got to pick some up. So I've actually been drinking it more. Excuse me. Who is Jen Soto? There's some down in the bottom. Oh, God. I'm sad now. Maybe that'll help whatever leg cramp I had earlier. I've been drinking more water, though. Me and Green Turtle, we literally will message each other that we're drinking water. And we'll try to talk ourselves out of drinking pop. We'll message each other our water bottles. Look, I got a water. That's funny. We both drink a Liquid IV, though. I'm drinking liquid. I normally put it in like a tumbler, but my tumbler was like in my room that I usually use, and then I'd have to wash it and everything else because I had just had one. And so I was like, well, I'll get a glass. So yes, I was drinking Liquid IV out of a beer glass. Lemon lime. The lady that let her 13-year-old daughter have slumber parties with a 35-year-old? That's insane. Wait, who's 35-year-old? Was it the mom's 35-year-old boyfriend or the 13-year-old's 35-year-old boyfriend? Whose boyfriend was it? Either way, it's awful, but either way, it's awful if you think about it. But like, I think it's even worse if it was the 13-year-old's 35-year-old. Okay, the moms. Okay, that's not good. That's not good. But I guess it's a little better than a 13-year-old having a 35-year-old boyfriend. That'd be like a double fail. Right now, she's just failing miserably. That would be like a double fail miserably. Let's see where we at. And at 33%, I'm trying to get up enough battery that I can take a bath and watch like an episode of something. Oh, then he killed her? Oh, Jesus. Well, yeah, obviously, either way, it's a huge red flag. I'm not saying that. That's not good. I need to look into that. I'm trying to make it to where it gets to maybe 50%. That way I know that I can get through a whole episode of something. He'd been SAing her for years. He took pictures and videos. It was in his phone. That is ridiculous. Did the mom know? Or did the mom know? Or did the mom not know? Or did the mom know and pretend not to know? That's the only options. Usually they know and they pretend not to know. She knew and pretended, in your opinion? Yeah. I feel like that's what it. Remember the girl that remember remember the girl who was her name Madeline? The one where the mom didn't have any idea and the boyfriend ended up putting her computer in a dumpster. He went to take her to school. I think her name was Madeline. I'm not sure. Wait, is that who we're talking about? Is that who we're talking about? Yeah, the one where she was seen like slumped over in the car and she was obviously dead. And the mom was like, "Oh yeah, I didn't know. I was too tired. I couldn't get up for work, and so he took her." I know things. I just don't know things apparently. As soon as I realized, I was like, her name's Madeline Soto. Oh, Jen Soto. Got it. Didn't realize till after I was talking about it that, yeah, okay, I know what case that is. Okay. Whoops. Yeah. No, here's my thing. Even if somehow, Casey did not do that to her daughter, she did not report her missing for 31 days, went out and partied and got a tattoo while she doesn't know where her kid is. To me, that says all of it. That says everything. Even if she didn't do it, even if her dad did it, or even if somebody else did it, she did not report that child missing. Good night, Audra. Did you say that? Good night, Audra. She did not report that child missing. She went out partying. She got a tattoo saying the good life. Like, her car went missing and then smelled like decomp. Like, come on. The puzzle pieces don't fit, but I know that apparently the parents took a lie detector, but like a lot of what the dad has done to me has been sketchy. And there's a reason why lie detectors are not admissible in a court of law. Because I mean, people can ace them. Yeah, that's why they're not admissible in a court of law because they're not infallible. I feel like there was a lot of stuff that went on with the dad that didn't make any sense to me, in my opinion. But then again, I still think that John Bonet's mom had something to do with it. So, I mean, I always down mine fast. Like, I could chug it all the way down, but I would like to savor the flavor because I love how they taste. They're my favorite thing. And but I drink it too fast. I drink it faster than I should. Yeah. Um Something with the dad just never made sense to me. And as for John Monet, I'm sorry, the mom was jealous of her daughter. The ransom note had the exact amount of his bonus. Like, it's weird to me. It's weird. Who's Jody? Oh, okay, yeah, I got you. I got you. The lie detector test documentary is on Hulu. There's so many things on Hulu that I have no idea. I want to watch the Ruby Frankie thing though. I actually do want to watch that because I know about the case, but I don't know about the case. See, I don't like to watch them when I already know. I'm bored. Like, I watched the Lori Vallow thing. I watched Lori Vallow because I knew it, but I didn't know it. If I know it, I don't want to watch it. I'm bored. But if I know a case enough that I'm interested without knowing all the particulars, then I want to watch it. And I do want to watch the Ruby Frankie one. So maybe I'll watch that. Depends on how hot my bath is. My bath is nice and hot. I can last in there an hour. My bath, I put it on scalding. I don't put any water. I don't put any cold water in it. I put it on hot, and then um, until the bathtub fills. And usually about 75% of the way through, it starts to get colder. But like, if like my baths are insanely hot. They're so hot that halfway through, I think they're cold, and then I'll like take my arm out, dry it off, and put it back in, and it's still scalding hot, but I still feel cold. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think it's on Hulu. It said it was on Hulu. When I saw a clip earlier, it said it was on Hulu. So, Toxic Town. Yeah, I'm gonna start Yellow Jackets, and like I said, I want to see if I can watch that second season of The Wilds, and I want to watch the Ruby Frankie thing, and I'm watching Law and Order SVU, and I'm probably gonna start another season of Hell's Kitchen. I'm catching up on a lot of TV. I'm laying in my room just watching TV, which is really, really nice. Um, I haven't been taking a lot of baths because we've been filling up so many fish tanks. I'm trying not to use as much water. The mom from Eight Passengers and her therapist. Right, 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 right. Okay, cool. We'll watch Yellow Jacket together then. We'll start watching it, and that way we can discuss it while we're talking about our water. SVU is the best. I watched everything on SVU. Right now, I'm on the latest season because I hadn't been watching TV. I think I'm on episode 6. Oh, fuck the Gremlins. Fuck the Gremlins. I'm so over the Gremlins. You watched 2 episodes of Yellow Jackets and couldn't get into it. It sounds like, oh, you're gonna watch it too with us? Okay. No, it sounds like an actual that sounds like something I am super it will super be. If I don't like it, I will be shocked. I will be shocked if I don't like Yellow Jackets. I've been wanting to watch it for 3 years. The Pit on Max. I have Max. But yeah, I had been wanting to watch the show for 3 years, and only did I just now find out that we actually had Showtime this entire time, and I did not know it. You like things that okay, but they are realistic. I mean, to me, that is real. That to me, it is realistic. A plane can crash, and you can have to go Lord of the Flies. That's realistic to me. Um, Look, Lost is my favorite show ever. It's a plane crash. It's completely realistic. It doesn't matter that there's a smoke monster that eats people. It's fine. The plane crashed. It's realistic. I don't know what to tell you. Psychoanalyze Lost. That's a trip. So like 4 of us are just gonna start watching Yellow Jackets. Be careful. I'm a binger. I will purposely not watch an episode of a show so I can watch 10 of them in one night. I like to binge. I am a binger. There is nothing better than just sitting for like 7 hours and watching a show. Yes, binge, binge, binge. I am not. I hate when like when okay. I did not watch the last American Horror Story because it was about Rosemary's Baby, which was never one of my favorites. But like American Horror Story, I would wait until the entire season was out and then watch it. I like to binge. I don't want this week by week bullshit. Last week on the Fringe, this is what happened. I don't need that. I already know. I've been watching for 7 hours. Look, if you try to get me to watch a show week by week by week, I will forget everything that happened. I need to just watch the whole thing like the longest movie on the planet. I will literally just sit and watch. I mean, I like the amount of one time, what was it? La Brea? La Brea? I think we watched the entire season in one day. I think it was 7 or 8 episodes out of 10, I think. Paradise on Hulu is a really good survival type. Okay. I'll look at that one. It's weird. I like that kind of stuff. It's weird. La Brea was really good. But then the second season was weird. The first season was amazing. I don't even think I finished the second season, to be honest. But the first season was, man, I was riveted. I was riveted. Second season was weird. I got like 3, 4 episodes in, and I'm like, what? You've been talking to Mac this entire time, Bubbles. She told you what she changed her name. You've literally been talking to her this entire time. I need to make a group chat, Yellow Jackets. We'll add Turtles and Bubbles and Tara, and we'll talk about Yellow Jackets. I hope it's good. I feel like it's going to be a wild ride for sure. I just hope that now see, because what they'll do on these stupid apps is they'll be like the first episode free. And I was like, I don't want to watch the first one because then I'll be mad because I can't watch the second one. Well, when I tested to see if I had Showtime, I put on the second episode and it worked. So I definitely think I have Showtime. Just call her Art. or Mac. I'm pretty sure she knows her name. I hope it's good. I love, man, the trailer I just saw was wild. See, I can't get into Dexter. The trailer was freaking wild. Like I said, they had done it with how did I find it? It was on Disney Plus. If you go on Disney Plus and you watch the trailer for Yellow Jackets on Disney Plus, it looks wild. I'm like, it looked even wilder than what I had thought of before. And then I started seeing the cast that was coming in. And I was like, holy shit, that is a cast, man. I love when a show has a good cast. You've been binge watching Lost? I have the cinema app Social. What do you mean? Lost had so many good actors in it. Lost had so many good actors in it. I remember when I first saw Lost. The first time I ever saw Lost, I refused to watch it. I actually got in on episode 1-8. It came across my TV, it was playing like normal. And I was flipping through the channels, whatever, and it was episode 8. I want to say it was episode 8. Sawyer's backdrop episode. It's the one where he's chasing the goddamn boar. And I was like, what type of show is this? I will never watch this. Well, I had one of those passes at Hollywood Video where you could rent as much as you wanted for X amount of price. So I was literally going through Hollywood Video and just watching anything. Just anything. And I ran out of stuff to watch. And I was like, I'm going to watch Lost. And I ended up binging it. And I ended up catching up right before the third season. As the third season went live. And that was the first year that they did the whole winter break thing, pissed everybody off for season 3. But season 3 is probably the best season of Lost, in my opinion. I had Paramount Plus, Hulu, Disney. I canceled Peacock. I don't have Stars. I have Max. I have Netflix. I have Amazon Prime. So I had Peacock, but I canceled it. And I don't have Stars. Lost is my favorite. Lost is my favorite. I have this Lost tattoo, and I have that Lost tattoo, which has got the numbers, and then it's got the from season 6 with the white and the black rocks, and then this is Locke's. This is my destiny. So I have Charlie, Locke, the numbers, and Smokey and Jacob. Yeah, Kim's all about that illegal shit. So so the first time you watch Lost, it's an experience. The second time you watch Lost, you actually get to watch it because you know what to watch for. I spent the entire time crying. I watched it with my mother-in-law, and I cried every episode. She just kept looking at me going, what is your problem? You don't understand. The third time I watched it, I realized the whole reason I hated Jack. I hated Jack. I hated Jack. First watch, I hated Jack. The second watch, I get to my third rewatch of Lost, and I'm on episode 120. And I realized I'm watching, and I just went, I am Jack. No wonder I hate him. I'm the one, I have to fix everything. I have to be in control of everything. I'm always putting everybody's good ahead of my own. I'm running myself ragged. While, and it was just like, I realized that the whole reason I hated Jack was it was like watching myself run around. Although I will say the one that the closest to my life story was Claire. Me and Claire in Par Avion, season 3, episode 12. It was wild how close our freaking backstories were. My brother-in-law, for a couple years, he had a Plex server. And we had access to over 5,000 movies and like thousands of TV shows. But then it got to be too much, and he just closed it down. I have all the ad ones now. I used to pay for the good Hulu, but now I get it with my phone plan. I get Netflix with my phone plan. I get Max with my phone plan. I get Disney Plus with my phone plan. So Yeah, I get all mine. I got Hulu and Disney for $10. And then I got Netflix and Cinemax both together for $10, but they all have ads, which is frustrating because they do the same ads over and over and over and over again. Which is frustrating. But I'm like, whatever, because I spend a lot of time watching Pluto, and Pluto has ads because it's free cable. But we used to have the bougie non-commercial. Yeah, that's the bundle I got, the Max and Netflix one. And then I got the Disney, Hulu, ESPN one, ESPN. But I got the Hulu Disney bundle, which actually came with my plan. And then I pay extra for the Max Netflix for $10. I don't use Max, but my husband does. I don't use Netflix a whole lot. I spend most of my time on Hulu, honestly, or Paramount Plus. Yeah, I have somebody's login for Paramount. Peacock, I was paying $5.99 for it, but we weren't utilizing it, so I canceled it. I'd gotten it to watch Dr. Death because I love Joshua Jackson. And it looked like something I would like. And it was a good show. And then I forgot to cancel it. So when I got my new debit card, I just they were like, can you like fix your bill? I'm like, no, I'm good. I cancel. And then of course we have Amazon Prime because we have Amazon Prime. They did a remake of Punky Brewster. I don't feel like you can remake that show. Soleil Moon Frye was like Punky Brewster. I feel like that remake would not have been very good. Oh, so like a sequel kind of. Okay. I thought you meant like they redid it with a new Punky. Okay. Yeah. I never watched any of those like Girl Meets World or any of those. I wasn't a huge Boy Meets World fan though. I watched it to a point, but Corey got on my nerves. I could not stand Corey. And it's hard to watch a show with a protagonist you can't stand. Don't ask me how I did it with Lost, but I did it. Corey was annoying. I couldn't do it. The only good people on that show was Sean and Topanga. And Topanga could be annoying. Yeah, I wasn't a huge fan. And then it got, then they got older and older and older and whatnot. And I watched it in the beginning, I believe it was on like the TGIF. You remember like TGIF where they'd have Full House and Family Matters and all those. I think it was on there for a hot second, if I remember correctly. Back when, TV had a point. You guys remember TGI Friday? TGIF? I watched that a lot. I loved Full House. Fuller House. I never watched all of it. Yeah, Steve wasn't supposed to be on the show as a regular. He was supposed to be a walk-on, but people liked him. So he ended up getting written into the show. But that's kind of what happened with Lost. Ben was not supposed to be on the show. Michael Emerson was supposed to be Henry Gale, and that was it. He was just supposed to be Henry Gale, 3 episodes, one and done, and get off there. But Michael Emerson is such an amazing actor that he nailed Henry Gale so good that they wrote him in as Ben. And I mean, he finished out. I mean, he started off in season 2 and he ended up on the last episode of Lost. Well, I mean, unless you count Man in Charge. I think, was he a Man in Charge or not? Man in Charge is only in the DVDs. It's the after Lost where they go back with Walt and everything. But yeah, Michael Emerson was never supposed to be on Lost for more than 3 episodes. But I think that's kind of what had got me into deciding to watch it, because I loved John Locke, Terry O'Quinn, which was oh man, John Locke's first episode 1-4 was one of the best episodes. But when I saw Michael Emerson had gotten on there, it was done. I love Michael Emerson. The first show I ever saw him on, he was Hanks on The Practice. He was the serial killer who put heads in a freezer. And when I found out he was on Lost, it was done. I'm like, yep. But I like the anti-hero, anti-bad guy. Like when Lost got to Team Smokey or Team Jacob, it was a no-brainer. Team Smokey, hands down. It had Locke. It had Claire. I mean, like, what are you doing? Of course you want to go that route. Like, Team Jacob was annoying. It had all the fluffy buddies. This isn't interesting. I want crazy Claire and half-dead Locke. Like, that's what I want right now. You know? Poor Locke, he's walking around not even himself for a season and a half because they like stole his body. Spoiler alert. But there was I remember back when Lost was live, and there was so many awesome promos. The UK promo was the best promo, but I remember they did 2 promos that really stuck out, and one was season 5 when the Fray had done Lost and Insecure. You found me. You found me. They did a whole, like I used to do the music videos. They did a whole Lost promo to that song, which was amazing. And then the other thing that is when season 3, when you didn't know who was in the casket at the funeral home, they actually shot it with Locke in the casket, Sawyer in the casket, and somebody else in the casket. I remember it was Locke and Sawyer for sure, because they didn't want it leaked who was actually in the casket. I gotta find that. You are literally looking at my messages while typing in my chat. I gotta find that promo. That was such a good promo. I miss doing that. I love doing that, making the music videos. That was my favorite thing ever. But I had, oh my God, it was so hard. I had a whole tera drive of Lost, and then I had to cut Lost into 2 to 5 second pieces. And I had to remember where they all were in order to use them in the music videos. And it was wild. Like, it took a lot of work. And the editing, I got better as I got on, but I had people teach me the editing software. I had to know where everything was and every little clip and every little look. There's one video I did where it's just a bunch of looks back and forth, and trying to find all those was just unreal. I love my Lost videos. I do. They're my favorite. There's so many that I wish I would have done. I had plans for, and I never did. I had a really good plan, and I had laid the audio track for Remember Me. I had the whole audio track, and I put it on a Tumblr. I had a couple audio tracks that I had ready to do videos to, and I just never did the videos. And I had done one I was going to do a video for Remember Me to If I Die Young. And the whole section where it's all instrumental, I overlaid the promo. I had to find the promo because the promo is not in the movie, which is frustrating. There's a line in it that's in the promo that's not in the actual end clip. But I overlaid the clip of him talking about the Maker Yours Forever and all that. And I overlaid that into the instrumental. And now every time I hear If I Die Young, I hear my version, which makes it 10 times worse because that movie fucking killed me. I used to love watching people's videos of like, there was one I watched. I remember it was Lord of the Rings to This Is War. Holy shit. They had done it in HD. It looked like the cinema company themselves did it. They had done it all in Blu-ray HD, and they had done Lord of the Rings to This Is War by 30 Seconds to Mars. And it was, I mean, that was the most amazing fan video I'd ever seen. It was wild how good it was. I used to just sit and watch fan videos. And some people were so talented. Their editing was so good. I mean, a lot of people were way better editing. I feel like I did good storylines. And I had a couple that were really good. But, you know, in the beginning, it was whatever. I was just better at telling stories than I was at the flashy. There was some, man, they were so flashy and perfect. And they were so good to watch. But where am I at? I'm in an hour and 47 minutes. Not bad. I've been doing better with my lives. Been doing better. I do plan on doing, like I said, I wanted to do, if anything, I want to do a tarot video maybe today or tomorrow. I haven't done tarot in a long time, and I want to start doing a couple more tarots. So I want to start doing that again. I want to do more of my true crime stuff. Yeah, I have some tarot ones on here. They're the same ones I have on my Ryan Lee readings. I had this big plan. I had set it up. I had contemplated it for weeks, and I was going to do daily tarot readings. And then my ADHD went, nope. And I haven't done one for like 2 months. I have a set of oracle cards. I'm going to be buying, I guess, kind of oracle cards ish. Off. I have like 7 decks that I use, but there's a deck on Amazon I really want to get because I was reading the different ones and I really feel like they would be useful. They're kind of like daily affirmations, but not. It's really strange, but I think I'm going to get that. I think I'm going to order those. And I think those would be useful in what I'm doing. I'm good at tarot. I just, like, I doubt myself so bad, dude. Like, I will be reading somebody, I'll be like, this isn't about you, is it? But, like, I've only ever had one person ever tell me that, like, it wasn't really for them. But they were like, half of it was so dead on and the other half wasn't. And then there was one time where I was reading somebody and I told them from, like, probably 3 cards in, I'm like, this isn't for you. I'm like, I'm going to keep reading, but this isn't for you. And so I ended up doing a video to put it out into the universe. And I remember I had a friend, a local friend, she messaged me and she was like, that's my reading. And I was like, well, I'm glad I found somebody. Glad I found somebody. So here's my thing. One time I had a reading. I only ever went like 3 times, but one time I had a reading and it wasn't really like, I didn't feel like it was for me, but 2 things happen. One, a lot of times it'll happen later. But the other thing was this woman, she was going on and on and on about a guy in a red and white shirt. And that he had to come through. He was wearing, and he had on a red and white shirt. And I had no idea what this woman was talking about. None. And I went to tell my friend about it, and she just got this look on her face. And she was like, that was my brother. She was like, he had on a red and white shirt when he died. And I was like, okay, whoops. There's a guy that I swear to God, he reads for me every day. At least 4 times a week. He is so dead on. He does communal readings like I do. His name's Richard Readings. He looks like a little chipmunk. He's adorable. I love his teeth. Anyway, he is like dead on for me like 3 days a week. It is wild. Wild. I'm taking this out. I've been saying it for a year, but I'm taking it out. It's driving me crazy. I can't get it out on my own though. And every time I think about doing it, it's late and he's asleep. I haven't changed this out in probably a year. I can't do it by myself. but like it's driving me nuts. It's been driving me nuts for a year. I can't seem to let go of it. I don't want it anymore, but I don't want to let go of it, if that makes sense. I think I'm gonna look weird without it, to be honest. I think I'll look weird without it. I've had eyebrow piercing since I was 20. I know I keep saying it. I keep saying it. I don't know when it's actually going to happen, but I keep saying it, and eventually it will. I had where I push this up when, when there's a horseshoe. I can't do it now because it doesn't stay. But I look weird without a septum piercing, dude. Trying to. I look weird without a septum piercing. I know, it's weird. My daughter and my husband begged me to get a septum piercing for like years, and I'm like, nope, 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 nope. And then I did, and now I look weird without it. I've had my nose done quite a few times, but yeah, I got this because I was testing out whether I could get snake bites. This got caught on my teeth so much I knew I would never be able to handle snake bites. That's what I really wanted, was snake bites. And somehow I got stuck with this, and I don't want it anymore, and I just can't seem to take it out. I have other earrings in there. Like, I could probably switch it out, but I don't know. I'm just like, I don't know. It bangs. Like right now I can feel it bangs against my gums. And when I'm getting adjusted at the chiropractor, it like bangs into me really bad when he goes to change my neck. It's very frustrating. But I can feel it like bang into my underneath my teeth down here in my gums. Bangs against my teeth too sometimes. When I first got it done, it would get stuck on the top of my teeth. It was so swollen, it gets stuck. Oh my god. You don't know nothing until you damn near pull it out of your face. Yeah, see, one of the one times I had my nose done, I'd got it done with my kid before we moved to Kentucky, and I told my husband I had to take out all my jewelry for my hysterectomy, and I told him, I said, you got to come back in and put my nose ring back in because it will close. And he's like, no, it won't. It closed. Some people, there's never close, but like mine, if I take out my eyebrow rings, they'll close. My nose will close. Everything on me will close. Except, yeah, everything on me will close. I lied. Everything on me will close. Yeah, they make you take your jewelry out for surgery. I'm shocked you didn't have to take yours out. That's usually a big thing that they make you do. There was something I couldn't get out once, but yeah, they especially made me take out the nose ring because they got to put the mask on you. Well, that's weird. They wouldn't make you take out a tongue ring because they put that thing in your mouth to hold your mouth open. That's weird that they wouldn't make you take out your tongue ring. U of M. I didn't have any surgeries at U of M. I had, how many did I have? I had one. I had two in Monroe, and then I had one down in Kentucky. You had to take your tongue ring out for labor? Why? The fuck? It wasn't coming out your mouth. What did it matter? That's weird. That's weird. That's strange. In case of emergency. Okay, I get that. I get that. Right now, I'm stuck in between, do I take a bath next or do I eat next? Because I'm actually getting kind of hungry. So what I could do is I could eat my crackers and then take a bath. I don't know. But I kind of want to tan tomorrow morning. So like maybe I should wait because I hate taking a shower the night before I tan because then I feel like I'm like, look, I'm clean. I don't want to put lotion all over me, like the tanning lotion all over me. So if I know that I'm going to tan the next morning, I'm like, I'm not going to take a shower the night before because then I'm going to feel too clean to want to put on the tanning lotion and stuff. I know it'll fade my tats. All of mine have been decent. They've all been decent. Look, for 20 years I've had tattoos and I never went out in the sun. So I figure now they'll just look normal because I never go out in the sun. And see, even if I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad tanning because I don't go out in the sun. So I feel like it's kind of like me having normal sun exposure. I stay inside. Like if we didn't even go to the pool once last year. We didn't go to like a water park or anything else year. Like I don't go out in the sun. I stay inside all day. The most sun I get is walking to a car. So I feel like it's okay for me to tan. Yeah, there's some colors on me that will not stick. The only colors I like getting tattooed with are reds, greens, blues, and purples. Yellow and orange don't go on me. Oh, fuck you. Seriously? Fuck you, dude. I knew it. I knew you would get it before me. It literally, so did it even end up going to approved or did it just deposit? Did it ever even hit approved? I had a red ink that caused a huge issue with me. I had gotten a bunch of red. I'd gotten it in Billy's bow tie. I'd gotten it in Freddie's glove where the blood is. And then this part, especially with this red here, all of the red, everywhere I used red, scabbed up awful. And I ended up plucking most of it off. It just deposited without even telling. Could I be that lucky? I can't. Oh, I hate you, but I'm happy for you at the same time. We both filed the same day, and it's been sitting there fucked up for both of us. Well, yeah, but they had to fix mine, so I don't. I'm probably not gonna. It'll probably be on week 9. That's the luck I have. It'll be on week 9. I use Malibu Hemp's lotion from the second I get it. I used to do like I'll do Aquaphor sometimes. I used to use A&D ointment. That's what it used to be, growing up. But I either use Aquaphor for a little bit and then I switch right over to Malibu Hemp's. And if they got a tattoo lotion and I use that, it smells so good. I use that instead. I'm glad you got it though, because I know you totally were like needing it. So I'm glad you got it. I'm glad. I'm just glad I know what's going on now. Like that makes me feel better. Yeah, well, especially if you use Saniderm. Like I remember the few times I've used Saniderm because a lot. Look, I'm old school. Their version of covering a tattoo used to be a paper towel and tape. Okay, but I've used Saniderm a couple times, and man, the freaking plasma pockets in Saniderm are wild. I've had it to where it's leaking underneath it. Like, oh, you don't get that when you don't use it. For me, anyways, I don't get that unless I use Saniderm, which I know it's really good and healthy because it's your plasma going over it and healing it and whatever. But it's gross and I don't like it. I think Bubbles pieced out. I think she fell asleep or took off. Sometimes she falls asleep. Turtle falls asleep too. I have a lot of people that fall asleep in my lives. They say it's because my voice is soothing. I think it's because I'm boring. Personally. You took your sleep meds? Yeah, I'm gonna eat crackers and turn on some show. I'm not sure which one yet. But I'm going to go in my room with my gremlins and my bird and my dog, eat my crackers and watch TV. And then I'm gonna get him up for 5:30, and then once he leaves, I'm going to go to bed. Actually, I have to take him to work. So once I take him to work, probably go tan, then I can come home. I think I'm going to oh, thank you. I appreciate you, social. I think I'm gonna make the groceries for in town instead of down there. And I think what I'm gonna do is take him to work, tan, get the groceries, and come home, and then I'm done for the day. Normally, I get the groceries either on the way to get him or right after I get him by his work. But I think I'm going to make it to where I can go tan real quick, then go get the groceries and come home because I don't have a lot of groceries I'm getting. I've already got my list done and I don't have a lot of stuff I'm getting. So I'm not really worried about it. I won't have to carry like a ton of stuff in. Work tan groceries, just like gym tan laundry, right? Fuck my gremlins. Yep. That's what I just said. Yep. I feel, and then I'll be done. I'll be done for the day. That's like, that's all I have to do. I didn't even have to keep the car. Oh, I got to go to Kohl's. What time is Kohl's open? I have got to take something back. That's the whole reason I'm keeping the car, which I technically don't have to keep the car, to be honest. I really don't. But I'm worried he's not going to get home in time. I think they open like 9 or 10, which is going to fuck me over. Oh, what time does Kohl's open and close? Kohl's. Okay, let's see. It opens at 9 and they close at 8 tomorrow. So that ain't going to work. Oh, wait, tomorrow. Okay, they're open 9 to 9. So if I take him, I'll be there at 7 to 8. Yeah, it's not going to work. Shit. But they are open till 9 tomorrow. So I could actually go to Kohl's after he comes home and tan then. He could take the work. He could take the grocery. He could take the car and get the groceries on the way home. I might have him do that. That's what I'm going to Kohl's for, is I have a return that's got to get back. Like, I waited, and now I think I have to have it back in the next 3 days, or I'm not going to get my refund because I waited and forgot about it. And hold on, your account. Oh shit, I didn't want your account. Your orders. I got to see how long I have. Hold on. Return started. View instructions. I have to send it by March 9th. So I got a second. I got a second. So I think I'll have him just take the car tomorrow. Fuck it. Worst case, I'll keep the car on Saturday or something. I can get it there because they don't close till 9, and he'll get home 7:30, and I'll just make sure to go when he gets home. Which means I'm not going to order the groceries till. Oh shit, I can't. I have to order I'll have to just order them for his town, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing. I got to figure it out. I think I'm just going to do them for down there. And if I have to take them to work, I'll just pick them up. And then I can always go to Kohl's and tan later in the day too, though. Like before I go get him, I could go tan and take that back and then pick him up. So either way, I'm going to put him down by his work. That way, either he can get him or I can get him when I drop him off. That'll work. So I'll know his check here anytime in the next hour or two. I'm hoping that it's all right enough. We've been really lucky the last 2 weeks, and we've had good paychecks the last 2 weeks. But this check was a little fucked up, so I'm a little concerned. We had a day or two that was a little off, so I'm a little concerned for this paycheck. And then next week, he's doing a run he's never done this entire week. So I don't know what it's going to do next week. I think it'll be okay. Like, I think it'll be okay regardless. Like, we'll be fine. It's just like, I don't know where we're going to land next week. I am concerned about this week. Not concerned, but like concerned. The last 2 weeks have actually been really good. The best ones we've had since the hurricane. But he's supposed to get his safety bonus check this week, but we'll see. Because I thought he was supposed to get it last week. And so I'm like, okay, well, it's got to be this week then. So I don't know. We'll see. But I'm going to go in my room, eat crackers, and watch TV. So thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate you. Turtle, go to sleep. Justice, have some fun. And I'll hopefully see you guys soon. Good night.